What's going on, everyone? My name is Robert. Don't care. My name is, and today we're going to be reviewing Beetlejuice Beetlejuice. This is the sequel to the 1988 film directed by Tim Burton 36 years ago. Yep, it's a very old film. A film that didn't make a lot of money in the box office back then when it came out, but did become a cult classic. It became incredibly popular over the years to the point that it got its own cartoon series, video games, and even a musical show, which I honestly want to really go see. So it was inevitable that Hollywood was going to eventually make a sequel to this film, mostly because Hollywood has been relying heavily on these old films, on making sequels, prequels, relying so much on nostalgia to lure people in. Thankfully, when I heard Tim Burton was coming back, along with Michael Keaton and Winona Ryder, I was very curious to see how this film was going to go. And then when I saw the trailer, making it feel like the old film itself, going with practical effects, stop motion, I thought, okay, this could be fun. And sure enough, the first half of the film, it was a lot of fun. I love the first half of this story where we see Lydia, who's now a mom, dealing with death in the family. You know, she's trying to take care of her daughter, who's a little bit like her, but also a little bit like Wednesday from the Netflix series, which kind of makes sense because Jenna Ortega played her. But it's not a bad thing. I actually liked the chemistry between the mother and daughter and really enjoyed it, how well they did in the film. And once Michael Keaton show up, it just gets a lot more fun. He is so amazing. He can still bring that character's amazing charisma on the big screen and that fun personality, the craziness and chaotic things he does is just so much fun. Granted, he's not in the film a lot, but then again, when it comes to title characters being in their own movie, they're not really going to be in it a lot, but still, whenever he's on it, it's a lot of fun. But once we get to the second half of the film, that's when things do kind of slow down a little bit with the pacing. It is trying to become a little bit too hard, something else. They're trying to take this story in a different direction. It also doesn't help that Monica Bellucci, who plays Dolores, Beetlejuice's ex-wife, and William Dafoe playing the ghost detective, really their involvement I feel like didn't need to be in the movie, but if you wanted to add them in, you should have done more with them in the story because just having them there just felt unnecessary and it felt forced. The rest of the cast were fine, but they felt really forgettable and didn't leave as much of an impact like the characters from the first film. It was still fine though. I honestly, you're focusing more on Keaton, Ryder, and Ortega, just them being the main stars of the film. That's pretty much all you're focused on. The rest, this practical effects still look great. I still love how amazing they look, how imaginative these people got with creating these pretty much the afterlife and how all these different spirits all live there and just giving them all these different forms. It's just so cool. Seeing them add more to the lore of this world is really fun as well. Yeah, the special effects are cheesy, but that's intentional because they were trying to make it like an 80s film, which makes sense. Not all the jokes will land, but there are some jokes that will still leave you laughing and snickering, so it's pretty much good. So as I said, the strength really lies more in Keaton, Ryder, and Ortega, who help make the film fun. The first half is really fun, entertaining. The second half does bring it down a bit. Not enough to make it a bad film. I still found enjoying this film, very entertaining. I thought it was really good. I was very happy how well it went. Is it better than the first one? Hell no. But is it a decent sequel? Yes. I recommend checking out because if you're looking for a decent film to have a good time with loved ones or friends, this is a film I highly recommend. This is a good film. I really have not a lot to complain about it. Just like I said, the second half does kind of slow down a bit, but not enough to hurt the film, not enough to make it bad. It's still a fun film. It's one that I still recommend checking out because you'll have a good time, and I'm sure many of you will still enjoy how well it went. So that's pretty much it, guys. You have a different opinion about this film, what you think of the first film, leave some comments below. Let me know what you think. Hit my subscribe button, check my Facebook page, check my Twitter page, check out T3 Media's channel, subscribe to their channel, with their videos. I'll see you next time to give you more love and more entertainment. Until then, guys, take care, be safe, love y'all.